Hello, welcome back for this third webinar of the last day of the series of webinar Choose France or Choisir la France. We are very happy to welcome Andrew from Ecole Ferrières this afternoon. He will present his school in and hospitality management in France in general in English, but don't forget that you can ask your questions in English or in French or in Vietnamese. We can translate for you at the end. And don't forget to use the Q&A box from Zoom that you will find on your app.
Thank you. Xin chào tất cả các bạn, chào mừng các bạn đến với buổi hội thảo tiếp theo trong chiều ngày hôm nay nằm trong khuôn khổ của triển lãm giáo dục Đại học Pháp, chọn nước Pháp. Hôm nay đã là ngày cuối cùng của triển lãm rồi. Ngay bây giờ chúng ta sẽ đến với phần giới thiệu của của ông Andrew từ trường Ferrières, là một trường chuyên về quản trị khách sạn. Nếu như mà trong phần giới thiệu các bạn có thắc mắc gì thì hãy gõ vào phần Q&A. Các bạn có thể hỏi bằng tiếng Anh, tiếng Pháp hoặc bằng tiếng Việt đều được nhé. Đừng ngần ngại đặt câu hỏi cho trường. Bây giờ chúng ta sẽ cùng theo dõi phần giới thiệu nhé.
Andrew, the floor is yours.
Hi, thank you, Campus France Vietnam, and thank you for taking the time and joining us today. Let me just share my screen to start the presentation. Here you go. Perfect. So, today I'd like to talk to you about Ecole Ferrières, a hospitality, gastronomy, and luxury school located in the region of Paris. We offer bachelor's, IBBA, master's, and short courses, notably about pastry, cuisine, and baking. And of course, the possibilities for you as a student to study in English, living in France, and getting to know the different opportunities for students like you. So first off, I know you keep on hearing hospitality. What is it really about? So basically, have you ever dreamt while you're sitting in your classroom or office, for those who are already working, imagining yourself traveling to places such as these, in Italy, UK, France, having such amazing views outside, just looking out in Singapore, or if you like mountains in Alaska, Switzerland, or even closer to home, like India. Basically, this is what hospitality is, the industry itself. The literal definition of hospitality, and this is according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, is basically the activity or business of providing services to guests in hotels, restaurants, and bars. But what I always like to tell our students is that whatever you're going to learn in a hospitality school, not necessarily just with Ecole Ferrières, it could be any other hospitality school in the world, basically. You can apply everything you're going to learn there in any other business in the world, because all businesses need to welcome people, right? And for me, that's why I like to define it personally as the art and science of welcoming people. And why does it all matter? Basically, the tourism industry is a global industry. We had, this was back in 2018, 2019, we had 1.4 million tourists spending around 1.4 billion US dollars, creating around 319 million hospitality professionals, meaning waiters, receptionists, housekeepers, managers, directors, general managers, all included in that number, but not including the indirect jobs that it has created, like, you know, the services to support the hospitality industry, like the laundry mats, the delivery, the food delivery. It's not including in this 319 million number. And they are working currently in 182,300 hotels in the world. And one fun fact for you, there is estimated one hospitality establishment opening every 8 minutes. It might be a bar, a restaurant, a hotel, a hostel, a motel. And what does it all mean? There will always be a skilled talent shortage. There will always be people that are qualified to become a receptionist, a server, a cleaning lady. But in a hospitality school, just like us in Ecole Ferrières, we are not training you to become a receptionist or housekeeper, but for you to become a manager, at least a manager, or or a general manager, hopefully in the future. But for us, we believe that in order for you to become a good manager, you have to become a better follower. That's why in the school, we teach you these jobs. You have to do receptionist jobs or service or gouvernante, housekeeping. It's for you to gain an idea of how to manage your people in the future. We've talked about the industry. Now we'll talk about the destination, France. Why choose it? So basically, in France, we offer high quality programs, including, of course, hospitality, gastronomy, and luxury. We have around 70 universities, 200 business schools, and 3,000 specialized schools, including us, of course, Ecole Ferrières. As an international student, you will receive the same rights, same degrees, and same benefits, just like any other French student. And one key example of this is you will gain an access to the universal healthcare system, which, by the way, is considered the best, one of the best by the World Health Organization. And this is one of the key things that people don't know about France as well, or in Europe in general, that there are programs taught in English. There's estimated around 1,400 programs. Correct me if I'm wrong with my numbers, Campus France, but including us, of course, our programs in Ecole Ferrières, we do offer in 100% in English. And of course, France is well known for its quality of life, the work-life balance. It's one of the best of the developed countries in the world. And of course, most of the leading companies worldwide, not just in hospitality and gastronomy and luxury, but also in other fields, are based in France. Notably in our industry like Cartier, Chanel, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, for food, La Durée, Paul, they're all in France. And hence, that's one of the main issues, main benefits and to why study hospitality here in France. We're better to study tourism and hospitality than in the first tourist destination in the world. We received 89.4 million visitors last 2018. And obviously it is, and it will be the key sector of the economy as always, even after COVID, even after the vaccinations, it will always come back and be stronger as ever. It's estimated around 8% of the global national GDP of France, which is around 56.2 billion euros. And of course, the tourist destinations in France nationwide. So we have around 45 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including, of course, the city of Paris, Bordeaux, Versailles, the whole Loire Valley, and many others, including 14 on the tentative list of the World Heritage Sites, which is, of course, renowned for being one of the finest in the world. And that's where Ecole Ferrières comes in, the School of French Excellence. I'd like to show you a small video so that you see how, and what is it like in Ferrières. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just it's a short overview how it is in Ecole Ferrières. So basically, as you've seen in the video, Ecole Ferrières, we are in an exceptional setting. We are based in the Chateau de Ferrières. It's a 19th century chateau located in the city of Ferrières. It's around 20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending on traffic, you know. If there is traffic, it's way more, but without traffic, it's around 25, 30 minutes away from downtown Paris. We are 10 minutes away from Disneyland, if for people that know Paris or have been here. And we're, of course, just next to it is the biggest mall in Europe, Val d'Europe. We are the preferred school of hospitality and gastronomy and luxury professionals. We do have sponsorship committee composed of world-renowned professionals, which we'll be talking in a while. And of course, we do offer unique educational experience, which is triple dimension. We have partnerships with the biggest names in hospitality and educational industries, in academic industries. And we always provide opportunities in sectors that are in constant development, like hospitality, luxury, and gastronomy. When I said exceptional setting, this is what I meant. As you can see in the map, we have the Chateau de Ferrières. We have our own 4-star hotel, Hotel Paxton. We have our own university campus, our auditorium that is it's almost finished. We're also it's under construction right now. Our 5-star hotel inside the estate of the chateau, just next to the castle itself. We have the laboratories, and we also have our own wine producing chateau near Aix-en-Provence in the south of France called Chateau La Dorgonne. And we are on the process of opening another ecosystem like this in Barcelona, Spain. The sponsorship committee that I was telling you about consists of professionals from the industry to provide guidance to the school, and also not just, but also they do come to the school, give master classes, share their experiences, and be able to access to them directly as a student, you know, and gain network and help for future employment or opportunities in the future, or if you want to be like them, you know, just basically being your godparent, basically, including Guillaume Gomez. He is the executive chef of Emmanuel Macron, the French president. Christian Mante, the chief executive of Atout France. It's the tourism agency of France. We have the 3-star Michelin restaurant chef, Gerald Pasida, and others that are high level, basically, that helps the school grow and answer the needs of the industry. In Ferrières, we offer 5 different main programs, depending on your background and, of course, your professional project, what you want to do in the future. We have bachelor's of 3 years, international BBA of 4 years, a Grand Ecole program combining 4 years of bachelor's and 1 year master's. We do offer access to our master's program from if you did other disciplines in your bachelor's degree, and of course our short-term programs. Our bachelor's degree, as I've said, there's 3 years, 3-year program. The first 2 years, either for the 3-year or the 4-year bachelor's degree, are the same. It's a preparatory cycle. For the Bachelor Ferrières, which is the 3 years, it's more on the operational side. There are 7 different specializations, depending on your project, like housekeeping, being chef, pastry chef, restaurant manager. And IBBA, the 4 years, is more international side with exchange programs with our partners globally. And there's, of course, 7 specializations as well. Like I said earlier, for the master's degree, we do offer for students that are coming from other industries, but for people that did graduate from hospitality background, it's 18 months. But for people that didn't graduate from hospitality, like if you did finance, religion, literature, languages, you have to do a 6 months operational internship, which in turn will become, in total, around 2 years, 24 months. There's 7 different specializations, and these specializations depends on the double degree options that you'll be able to get. With Schema and Grenoble Ecole de Management, these two are one of the best business schools in France and in the world as well. They're ranked as well in the world. And basically, these are partnerships we have in Dublin, in Spain, in Scotland, China, and we are in talks currently with schools in Mexico, US, Canada, and Australia. So I cannot update the map yet because it's not finalized. And of course, we do offer also the short training programs between 3 to 10 months, depending on the program that you've chosen. Like if you want to become a chef, pastry chef, a baker, a sommelier, restaurant service, housekeeper, or receptionist. This is a quick overview of the cuisine certification program. It's a 6-month program, including the basics. And of course, just like any other of our programs, it includes the PAP, Program Accelerator for Professionalization, and it's 15,000 euros for the 6 months. And we have Chef Roma Gourmand. He's one of our top chefs in the school. We have the chef executive of the Chateau de Ferrières, Chef Patrick Jouel. As you can see, he is a Meilleur Ouvrier de France 2000 for cuisine. I think I will show you a video of it a bit later, explaining what is the MOF. It's basically the highest merit that any chef can receive in his career. Of course, we also have our pastry certification program with Chef Emmanuel Lecagno. It's a 7-month program for the level 1 and a 5-month program for level 2. Level 1 is more basics, and level 2 is more on the advanced techniques like sugar arts and chocolate making. And these are sample of the level 2 and the level 1 programs that you'll be doing your own in the future if ever you decide to join us. Chef Emmanuel Lecagno is a top chef as well for the pastry for the pastry industry. Basically, he's the president of International Jury for World Skills. World Skills is the Culinary Olympics. He is the president of the jury of the French Championship under 23. He was the ex-coach and trainer of the French national team for pastry under 23 years old. So these are, they'll be able to teach and guide you with proper guidance, including Desti Brahmi is the executive chef, pastry chef of the Chateau as well. For the different restaurants, he is the French vice champion for desserts, and he is the executive pastry chef of Georges V Four Seasons in Paris. And the opportunities that Ecole Ferrières is proposing our students is, of course, the program for accelerated professionalization. What it is basically for 1 week, you'll be doing courses just like what you're doing right now. If you are a student in this classroom, sitting down, listening to your teachers, and 1 week practice. Practice meaning you'll be going through different departments of the hotel, of the hospitality industry, like marketing, reception, housekeeping, restaurant service. Even though that's not your chosen specialization, the idea is for you to discover the industry and how it works from behind the scenes. You might be a guest, you might have been a guest in a hotel, but it's order for you to discover how the industry and how the whole hotel works, basically. And the idea behind that is for you to become ready even before you start your internship or even your job in the future. We do also offer a work and study opportunity, meaning you can work and study at the same time, earning money in the side so that, to help with the expenses. We also do offer extras part-time depending on the events in the ecosystem, because we do host multiple weddings, conferences, events in the ecosystem, notably in the chateau or in the hotel itself. Of course, the internships, and this is one of the biggest part of opportunities of Ecole Ferrières that we give to our students, is the 100% employability promise that we give to our students. So what it means is that if you have the work permit already, or you have a French or European nationality, the school can even provide a contract saying that you will get a job within 3 to 6 months. We guarantee that. That goes to show the trust of the industry in our school, and to show you the strength of our network, not just in the hospitality, but also in gastronomy and luxury. And it's not just any work. There in the contract, it's stated that the minimum salary, the minimum functions and level of your employment is. So it is a real guarantee for you to become employed, because historically within 3 months, 100% of all our graduates have jobs. And speaking of our partnerships, of course, these are just the biggest ones, the sample ones, including chains, international chains, and all the palace hotels in France, of course. And as I've said, not just education, not just in the hospitality industry, but also in the educational side, as you can see. And the next intake will be in January or in March. I'm sorry about that. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me or contact your local campus front's office. They'll gladly help you as well, and then they'll forward your inquiry to me, or just to lessen their job, because I know they're very busy as well. Just contact me directly by this website and by my email address. And that's it for me. Thank you so much. Take care and stay safe. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask or type in the Q&A.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Andrew. We do have one question so far. Alors, hello. What impact and effects will have the lockdown and quarantine measures on your school and your international students? Do you have any Vietnamese students also? Okay. Do you want to start with the number of Vietnamese students or the lockdown and quarantine?
So currently we have around 5 Vietnamese students. In fact, I just accepted one yesterday. So Marianne, I think thank you. I think you'll receive the application for the campus fund soon. The impacts and effects of the lockdown, basically it affected not just Ecole Ferrières, but any other in this school in France. We do follow the strictest measures. Of course, there's the gel. Being in the campus, physically, it is required for you to have a mask all the time. Of course, the distance. We had to reduce our numbers in classrooms, so we did a hybrid. We are actually, it's still going, because it's still Friday. We're closing tomorrow, and in fact for the holidays. We're doing a hybrid sessions. Basically, half of the class is in the school and half are in Zoom or Teams. And the advantage of being a hospitality school is that there is always activity. So there is regulation in the rules of the government that if you have practical classes, you are allowed to be in the school. And that is being a hospitality school, you always have a practical session, practical class. And of course, us being on a hospitality school as well, our grooming, our safety measures are always, even before COVID, it has always been like this, where it has to be clean. Your station, you always need to be dressed properly and keep your distance from clients, because this is basically what hospitality is. So basically, there's nothing big change. There's no big change for us, basically,
Okay.
except for the certification to go out. That's it.
Okay. And so you said that Ecole Ferrières has well, several restaurants and a hotel. So do students like can also work there sometimes and like practice with real clients?
So basically, that is the main difference of Ecole Ferrières comparing to other hospitality schools as well, that our hotels, our restaurants are real. They're with real clients, where they're real problems, if I may say so. And of course, real advantages for you as a student. Um, and and also the most important is thing to remember is that these are real environments, real restaurants, there will always be professionals in the back guiding you and helping you and providing opportunities, basically. And as Marianne was asking, we do offer, besides of the practical weeks that you'll be doing in these restaurants, we do also offer extras, like I said earlier, for you to be able to earn some pocket money, to shop, to buy macaron on the side. I don't know what you want to, buy pana chocolat if you want, or Starbucks if you want.
Okay. Are you still here?
That I cannot answer.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you're back. Your video just froze, but it's fine.
Sorry.
It's working well now. Okay.
Perfect.
We have another question in Vietnamese.
Okay, so can a student at your school like continue her study in your partner school in America or Australia, Canada?
So basically, the partnerships that we are building, we are creating all the time, is that the idea for the student to have an international experience. So it might be one semester or 1 year abroad, either academic, cultural, or language exchange. But you have to come back to Ferrières to finish your classes. That's the only condition in the end.
Okay. Do you have double degrees program still? I mean, with you said with the schema and the Grenoble Ecole de Management, but with the international foreign universities?
Yes, we do offer double degrees as well, and of course certifications if it's shorter programs. With Oxford Brookes, it's one of the best hospitality schools as well in UK. In Suzhou, it's schema again, but in Suzhou campus in China, their campus in China, we do offer a double degree as well there. So it's a very good opportunity for you. And I do believe if ever you as a student go to the school and do your master's, I do highly suggest doing this, the double degree programs. It's in order for you to gain access, because you as a student of Ferrières, you will already have the hospitality background knowledge, and of course the access to the network of the industry. But doing a schema program or a Grenoble or Oxford Brookes, it adds to your network, adds to your knowledge, which in turn will help you greatly in your professional and of course professional growth, basically.
Okay. And do you offer language courses that like other than French or English?
Definitely, as we have partnerships, as I've said, with Chinese schools and other schools. In the school, we do offer French, Italian, German, and of course Mandarin.
Okay.
And as you, as a student, even if you're international or you're waiting for campus runs to approve your visa or waiting for your rendezvous or whatnot, once you validate your admission with us, you will gain access to our online learning language program called Rosetta
Oh,
Stone.
okay.
So that way you'll be comfortable by the time you come here. I know it's different learning from a computer, but it is a very good platform. There is
Mhm,
access, there is a possibility for you to talk to a live person, to your
mhm.
classmates or your professionals, professors to help guide you in in your language learning course.
Okay. Yeah, and that can be great to help with the airport arriving and going to
Exactly.
Ferrières.
Like, where is the toilet? Or I don't know what you ask. What can you ask? Where to buy your macaron again? I don't. I'm
Again,
hungry this
macaron,
morning. I don't.
pain au chocolat.
Pana
Yeah.
chocolate. Where to buy? Any more
Uh,
questions?
we don't have any more questions, unfortunately. I had one earlier, and yeah, it was about the like work integration after degrees in Ferrières. Like, do you have some figures about how easy it is for your students to find a job after different programs?
So, take note. This is pre-COVID times because, as you know,
Yes.
hospitality in the industry as a whole is one of the hardest hit industries
Mhm.
globally. But before that, within 6 months, our 100% of our students, might it be in masters, bachelors, short training programs, are 100% employed.
Okay.
Either in our ecosystem, because that one of our advantages as well as
Mhm.
having our own restaurants, hotels, vineyards, is that we can offer you employment in
Mhm.
within our network, also with our partners, as you've seen, as I've shown you earlier, with the hotels
Mhm.
in France and internationally, basically.
Okay. So yeah, great. Yeah, 100% is not bad.
Not
Uh,
bad at all. And like I said, that goes to show the strength and of course the trust of the industry with our programs and in the school itself. And
mhm.
I'd like to tell the students, of course, I know that you're scared of the COVID and the virus and the global effects and traveling, of course. But take note, this is not the first global pandemic that the industry had experienced. We had the avian flu, the H1N1, the MERS, and the industry as a whole has always fought back, and it became better and better, even bigger. So that's
Mhm.
why don't worry about the job opportunities after. Even now, there, even with the restrictions, even the global lockdowns in Germany, in Netherlands, people are still hiring because there will always be jobs anywhere in the world in the industry. Might it be a small city or small town in Mexico, in Alaska, in Chile, there will always be a restaurant. There will be always a bar, a hotel where they will need people to work. That's why the industry is very strong, and being in the industry itself is a very good opportunity for you to be able to travel the world, discover other cultures, learn other languages, and basically immerse yourself and become a global citizen. And that's what hospitality gives you.
Okay. Well, on these beautiful words, I think we will conclude. Um, Again, dear public, don't hesitate to contact directly Ecole Ferrières if you have more questions or like more precise interrogations about your applications, etc. And don't forget to answer the survey at the end of the conference, where you can write your email address again, so that Ecole Ferrières can contact you directly also.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marianne. Thank you so much, May. Xin cảm ơn. I know I look Vietnamese, but I'm not. I'm sorry to disappoint. That's all the words I know.
Vietnamese at heart. Well,
Yes,
hopefully we will see you again in person next year for
hopefully.
Bienvenue en France. We look forward to that. And
I will be there. Don't worry.
thank you so much.
Thank you so
again.
much.
Have a
Stay
great
safe and have a good day there. Take care and take care
you
of your
too.
family.
Yeah.
And then Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Andrew.
now. And dear public, we will find you again in a few minutes for Ecole de Condé at 5 p.m.
Okay. Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi phần giới thiệu của trường Ferrières. Nếu như mà các bạn muốn được trường liên hệ lại hoặc là trả lời những cái thắc mắc về cái kế hoạch học tập cá nhân thì các bạn sau cái hội thảo này nó sẽ có một cái bảng khảo sát nhỏ hiện ra, thì các bạn vui lòng ghi rõ họ tên, email và cái nội dung mà các bạn muốn được trường Ferrières liên hệ lại nhé. Ngay sau đây vào lúc 5 giờ thì chúng ta sẽ có phần giới thiệu của một trường dạy về thiết kế ở Pháp, nên nếu các bạn quan tâm thì đừng bỏ lỡ nhé. Bye bye.